Good morning, children. Welcome to the class. I hope till now you have understood what we have discussed, and I am observing that children are not going through these videos. Children, I don't know why. What is your problem? Or maybe you are pretending that as if you are attending the classes and you are playing games on phone. I don't know, because we come to know that how many children are viewing, and maybe very soon we are going to take attendance also, children. We'll see how many of you are following this. This is very bad. You have to go through, children, because once these lessons are being done here, they will not be repeated after the school reopens. Understood? So now let us come back. We are talking about economic depression. Okay, and I told you economic depression, children, there is a lot of what you say situation. Earlier they used to tell that till now we didn't face any type of economic depression, but now we are facing that economic depression, children. You can correlate the same situation we are facing now in India as well as in the world. Economic depression was to some extent to some countries and all like that, but this depression which is being caused now due to corona, it is throughout the world. Okay, there are some instances when you see in the textbook also, same thing you can see now. Just and we need not imagine what has happened earlier, because it is now happening now, and more than that. Then maybe population was less and development was less, technology was less, but now everything, whatever was happened at that time, now more it is happening now. Understood? So the same thing, children. Whatever economy loss means nothing but economy is low means there is no production, no employment. Now see, due to corona, we are seeing in the news, and it is a fact, children, that many of the people have lost their employment opportunities. Not only opportunities, but those who were doing job earlier, now they became jobless. Thousands and lakhs of people have moved from one place to another for work earlier. Now they have come back to their places. There is no work, no food. So maybe the government has provided for 2 months, but how many months can the government provide? So it is going to continue for some more months, children, because it is not that easy to come out of the economic crisis. Understood? So now we will be seeing how the countries were affected. I told you once again, I am repeating, Russia did not have the effect of depression, because what happened, it was already out of that crisis period, and it was on industrialization and all. I told you, collective farming and industrialization they were following, so employment opportunities were there, production was started, but unlike in other places where production came to a standstill, and even if anything was produced also was taken over to the war front, or to the soldiers. Okay, so now we will see how economic depression caused lot of disturbances in the societies, because where people didn't have food to eat, no money was there, no job, then some of the people took to criminal activities. Okay, now we are hearing cyber crime and all. Yes or no? So there are some sentences in the textbook also clearly giving us an idea about how and what has happened in those days. Now you can see here. You can just compare the situations which are both almost same. Okay, children, see, the economic depression began around the end of 1929 and lasted almost till 1939. 1939, again we have 1939, we have the Second World War. Okay, so see, what happened is, during this decade, the economy declined worldwide. Economy declined worldwide means production was not there, employment was not there. Okay, and decade means 10 years. And there was a decline in demand and fall in prices. Now I'll tell you one thing, factories were closed because the demand was low. What happened? First and foremost thing, even if factories produced also, to buy people should have money. Purchasing power was not there, children. Purchasing power means, what will give you purchasing power? Money. If you have money, and how will you get that money? Only if you do some job, you will get money. When there is no job, you can't get money, and when you don't have money, you cannot buy anything. When you cannot buy anything, what will happen? Factories will be closed down, because unless and until the production is being utilized, there is no meaning for production. You have to remember one thing, children, here, that is, there is no meaning for production without consumption. Understood? That means consumption means we are buying and using. If we are not buying, what will happen? Then there is a waste. You will be piling up all the production. Only if that is used, again and again they will produce. Understood, children? So there is no meaning of production without consumption. So here what happened, when people were not ready to buy, when they were not having money to buy, what happened? There was no production in the factories. When there is no production in the factories, again what will happen? Again the people who are working in factories will become jobless. Understood? And see, since the goods were manufactured in limited quantity, the prices increased. You all know that. Only less availability of goods are there, then automatically price will be more. So the demand for goods further went down. So what happened? Initially, if you take America, the situation of America, in America, as many as 25% people and nearly 33% people in many other countries were unemployed. I already told you. As factories closed down and trade declined, cities became centers of decline. Okay, and even agricultural produce was stopped because trading was not there. What is trade? Buying and selling is called trade. The traders, what they will do, they will buy from here, sell in another place, again get from there, sell here. That is the duty of them. But when people are not having money and the production is not there, then what will they do? They also did not have any business. And what happened is, this situation was prevailing in such a way that everywhere in the world, people were asking for food, shortage of jobs, no production. Understood? In these circumstances, you had the president of America called Franklin Roosevelt. He formulated his famous 3 R's. R, children, R letter. So he wanted to bring out some changes so that there will be change and growth in the economy. What are those 3 R's? We'll see. That is called as New Deal policy of Roosevelt, children. It is also considered as Roosevelt's New Deal policy. What is it? He promised 3 R's means reform, recovery and revival. Okay. So here what happened? See, relief. First thing, we have Franklin Roosevelt, who became the president of US, announced the New Deal, which promised relief, reform, recovery. Okay, these 3 R's means relief, reform, recovery. What is relief? Relief to the victims of depression. Who are the victims of depression? All the people, children. At some places, what happened? Even the people who were doing business also were at a loss, because there was nobody to buy. Okay, so the victims of depression. Second one, reform of financial institutions. Financial institutions means like banks and all. Okay, and then steps to ensure economic recovery by undertaking large public works. That means what will happen? Recovery means again you start business, you start works, and once you start public works means, simple words I will tell you, public work means laying of roads or construction of bridges or construction of flyovers or anything like that in the case of India. If that type of work is taken by the government, then what will happen? People will get jobs. So this is very important, children. The New Deal policy of Roosevelt, Franklin Roosevelt, the president of US. Relief, reform, recovery. Remember, children, you have to note it down. Relief to the victims of depression. That means the people who got affected by the depression. Recovery of reform of financial institutions, and recovery by giving them works. Okay, and not only that, he also introduced the much needed social security system. Social security system means what happened for the people who are above 60 years, who are in old age. He started giving them pensions, and even the people for jobless people will be there in US. For them, he started giving them some amount of money so that they can have their livelihood. Okay, and employment insurance also was given to them. And then it also gave welfare benefits for the handicapped and needy children in families without fathers. That means if the father has been killed in the war, then for those families also they started giving them insurance. Okay, and at the same time Britain also adopted some principles so that the people will overcome the depression, like social security measures like unemployment doles, sickness coverage, health schemes, child care, etc. So even Britain started doing. Now see children, for if you take the effect of depression on America, you can see throughout the world same type of problems were there, but the way the leaders have taken steps to recover from it were different. Okay, so Britain also took some social security measures, and America, I told you, through the New Deal policy of 3 hours of Franklin Roosevelt, it was able to develop itself again. And if you take Germany, now it is a case of Germany. In Germany, what happened? German economy faced severe crisis after the war. I told you, because all the places which it occupied earlier from other countries were given back to them because it was defeated in the war. And moreover, Germany had rich coal fields, children. So those coal fields were given away to France for around 15 years because Germany didn't have anything else. So the authority of mining coal in the coal mines of Germany was given away to France. Okay, so like that also Germany was hit. Now the German government began to print currency notes. I think some weekdays ago we were talking about currency. When there is no money, government can print currency because it is in our hands. See what has happened. Germany also did the same thing. It started printing currency on a large scale. Then what happened? It will result in excessive inflation. What is inflation? Rise in price level is called inflation. Okay, ధరలు పెరగడాన్ని ఇన్ఫ్లేషన్ అంటాం. సో హియర్ వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్, దే స్టార్టెడ్ ప్రింటింగ్ మోర్ అండ్ మోర్ మనీ. ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ బిఫోర్ ఆల్సో, there should be a control, children. Otherwise what will happen? See, because I am not having money, I am selling something, so you are giving me money. With that money I am going to buy something what I want. That is only business. And money has become the medium of exchange. Till money was discovered, what happened? Invented, we had barter system. Things were exchanged. Yes, so here what happened? Supposing now even I want something from you. You already have a bag of currency with you. Then even I am going to give you currency. Will that have any value? No, children. That's why we have the RBI which controls. The International Monetary Fund is there, and then IMF. So what will happen? It has to be controlled. See here what happened. The German government began to print currency notes on a large scale, and this resulted in excessive inflation. I told you, excessive inflation means too much of price increase. And it is said that people had to carry currency in carts to buy one loaf of bread. అంటే ఒక బండి నిండా కరెన్సీ తీసుకువెళ్ళాలి. దేనికి? ఒక బ్రెడ్ కొనుక్కోవడానికి, ఒక స్లైస్ ఆఫ్ బ్రెడ్ కొనుక్కోవడానికి. బికాస్ ఎవ్రీవన్ ఈజ్ హ్యావింగ్ మనీ. సో దట్ ఈస్ మీనింగ్లెస్ అండ్ వర్త్లెస్. Okay, so the German economy was worst hit by depression. Workers lost their jobs, industries were closed, and moreover, even if some sort of industries were there, the workers were paid very, very less, where it was not sufficient for them to meet their demands. Demands in the sense main necessities like food, clothing and shelter. More than 6 million people were unemployed. And on the streets of Germany, you could see men tying placards to their neck that they were willing to do any sort of work. Because they were not having any work, they were ready to do any sort of work. And some youth who were in search of jobs, they were just sitting on the roads and playing cards. And as there were very few jobs and more number of people were there for need of job, what happened? They started taking to criminal activities. Okay, and the economic crisis created deep anxieties and fears in people. The savings, see children, the paragraph why I am reading is this shows what is happening at present in our lives. Understood? Earlier they used to we were learning Great Depression as something which has not happened earlier and after 1929 to 1939, the 10 years. But now throughout the world, people are facing this economic depression. Okay, so next generations will learn that so and so happened in 2020. Understood? So listen carefully. The economic crisis created deep anxieties and fears in people. The savings of middle classes, especially salaried employees and pensioners, diminished when the currency lost its values. Small businessmen, the self-employed and retailers suffered losses as their businesses got ruined. These sections of society were filled with the fear of anxiety, being reduced to the categories of the working classes, or worse still, the unemployed. Understood? Only organized workers could manage to survive themselves and their families. But unemployment reduced their bargaining power. Now listen this. Only organized workers could manage to survive themselves and their families. That means, see, who have government jobs and IT jobs only are able to survive now. To be very frank, the middle class people who have a little bit of earnings, say as savings, that also they have taken out, and now there's some more people. Most of the people are in a position where they are not able to pay the rent or have their livelihood, because most of the people have become jobless, and moreover they don't even know whether they are going to get a job in near future or not. Understood? So here the large peasant population was affected by a sharp fall in agricultural prices. Women were unable to fill their child's stomachs, so they were filled with a sense of deep despair. That means at least now we are having agricultural production, but that time they didn't have agricultural production. But now the population is more, the more number of people are working, and I told you here we need to take into consideration the shift of people from agricultural sector to industrial sector and service sector. Understood? Now those who have shifted from agricultural sector to industrial and service sector are facing a lot of problem today. Understood? Is it clear? So I want you to just compare the situations of economic depression. If you want, I'm going to keep the pick of only economic depression once again. Go through that and just compare the situations of earlier, during that period, and the present period. Understood? And you can make a note as to how and which sector people, or in which way, in which fields people are having job and are getting salaries, and in which fields people are not getting salaries and they have become jobless. You have to do today, children, because I'm going to keep the pics down for this. Okay, you read this and analyze it to the present day situation. Understood? Thank you, children.